started liking mushrooms when I was 6. So there's this nice bookstore we go to sometimes, and so we were going in one day, and then right in front of me this big book, and it says Mushrooms of Ontario on it. And so I had like no knowledge of mushrooms before that, but I just started reading it because it looked somewhat interesting. And then like every 5 seconds I would say, "Hey Daddy, look at this! Look at this! Wow, look at this!" So we got it, and then it was my bedtime reading for goodness knows how long.
What we do is we go out and we collect whatever we see. So, and you know, 1 or 2 of each thing that you don't know. Try to remember if it was on wood. If you know your trees, try to remember what tree it was near, because that's important with a lot of ground growing mushrooms and mushrooms that grow on wood. Because you need to see the base, like don't cut it at ground level. You have to see the base because that's important for identifying. Bring little tiny things, little weird things. If you see anything weird, bring that back, because that's what I'm into.
Yeah.
And even things that you think that can't be a fungus, because a lot of them will be.
It's like Leslie's script.
Right. Are these the things you were saying were different?
I don't know, possibly.
I think they might be.
Yeah, it looks sponge.
Well, we'll
Or it looks different.
This is fried chicken mushroom. Apparently, if you cook them up, they taste like fried chicken.
Well, this is the classic.
Yeah.
This is what they advise people against. When you're picking... Wait, are these the...
Those aren't honey
Oh,
mushrooms.
they're all this. Well,
No, those are Hypholoma.
okay, never mind.
See, there are like three main wood kinds here.
Look at this. 7, I suppose.
One of the craziest mushroom names I can think of belongs to this one. Cystoderma amianthinum rugosoreticulatum.
And we have
Well, I'm gonna say no.
I like this one.
I thought the other one we found was this one. Don't know. I think it might be a Lepista. Might be Lepista or a Leucopaxillus, because it's got this big, looks like it's got a foot almost.
Okay, Phlebia. There was a giant Phlebia. Phlebia. Okay, Phlebia is rubbery.
Would this be under
It's going to be under. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys got?
name for the earth?
Geostrum.
Thank you. Yeah, there.
Okay. Those are the spores coming out, and that's exactly what a puffball does. The puffballs we have are not old enough to do it. No, this one is triplex because it's called the collared earth star because it's this flesh here as it gets older breaks away and makes a little collar around. So there's 3 parts. It's fabulous to have young people being interested in such an obscure field. I mean, it's not exactly what most kids are not interested in fungi, which is too bad. But Nat he's just made such incredible strides on his own, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And I'm counting on him to become more knowledgeable so he can take over some of the identification of species at the end of our forays.
They're interesting. They're different. Every one of them is different, even if you can't tell it at first or ever. I mean, there's so much variety. They're so diverse. The new ones are constantly being discovered and revised and changed, and that can be frustrating, but it's a really interesting process because I mean they're not studied as much as plants or animals, and I like to be a person who does that because it's cool.
Yeah.
It's